Summary decisions made on decision day were expected, revealing unexpected secrets lurking beneath the surface. Claire and Cameron's separation explained, as Cameron confesses to covering for Claire causing drama. Becca and Austin's relationship takes a hit as Becca discovers Austin's lie about hanging out with a producer. Married at First Sight Season 17's decision day wasn't exactly surprising, but it did bring secrets to the forefront that were shocking to the cast and the viewers alike. While the couples of MAFS Season 17 haven't all been successful in keeping their relationships together, it's been clear that there have been off-camera factors that have had a hand in tearing them apart. For Claire Kerr, Cameron Fraser, Austin Reed, Becca Haley, and Emily Belch, Brennan Schoikert, things were covered up during the season and wound up coming out in full force both during and after a hectic decision day. Although the actual results of decision day weren't too shocking, it was clear that the couples had their minds made up when they went into the final meeting with the experts. Claire and Cameron, who had been apart for the majority of the experiment, were firm about staying separated and ultimately divorcing. While Emily and Brennan had been on a path that seemed promising, they also wound up choosing to divorce rather than work through their issues. Austin and Becca, who had a tough time before decision day, chose to stay married and were hopeful to work through their issues. Cameron has been covering for Claire close after choosing to divorce on decision day. Cameron and Claire met with the rest of the Married at First Sight Season 17 cast in a group, but things quickly got dramatic when Claire and Emily jumped in to defend Becca against Austin. Cameron, who has been getting closer with both Austin and Brennan throughout MAFS Season 17, shared that he'd been covering for Claire during their marriage. Claire and Cameron got involved in Emily and Brennan's relationship, which caused a major fight. Cameron revealed he felt he had to lie every day of this marriage in order to protect Claire. Austin lied about hanging out with a producer after choosing each other on decision day. Both Austin and Becca shared they were feeling optimistic about their future together. Just hours later, Becca filmed herself alone, explaining that Austin had decided to go out with Brennan after they'd gotten home. Emily and Claire were at the bar Austin and Brennan had gone to, and shared with Becca that they'd seen Austin with a MAFS producer. Becca shared that as Austin had been uncomfortable with the production aspect of their relationship, so it was hurtful to know he'd chosen to spend time with someone in that space instead of her. When Becca confronted Austin with what Emily and Claire had told her in front of the rest of the Married at First Sight Season 17 cast, he was taken aback. He denied having spent time with the producer, sharing that he'd been with Brennan, who confirmed that was the truth. Emily and Claire fought with Austin, and Becca ultimately told him she wasn't comfortable with him consistently choosing others over her. While Austin was at a loss for words and wanted to try to fix things, Becca seemed to be crystal clear that she wasn't interested in hearing him out. Brennan said he would ruin Emily. Although Brennan and Emily had a chance to rekindle their feelings for one another after struggling through their marriage in the beginning of MAFS Season 17, it turned sour quickly. After Emily's staggering accident, Brennan was quick to try and care for her as best he could, but he was also sneaking around behind her back with other women, according to some of the other MAFS cast members. Emily shared that she was deeply hurt by the idea of Brennan trying to arrange double dates with Cameron behind her back, and wasn't able to keep trusting Brennan because of it. During one of their final encounters, Brennan explained that he could ruin Emily publicly if he wanted to, based on some of the more private moments in their marriage. While Emily was floored by the accusation, she did tell Brennan she understood that he wasn't the only one who had made mistakes in their marriage. Emily and Brennan ultimately seemed to come to an understanding that while they hadn't been able to make their marriage work, they'd both been able to grow and change from their experience together on Married at First Sight, regardless of how difficult it was. Married at First Sight Season 17 airs Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Lifetime.